Alright, cool. So this is what I kind of want to do. And what we're going to do is we are going to be ranking waifus. Now, let me tell you, this is not just any waifu tier list. No. If it was, this wouldn't be special. See, this right here, and you can see that there's not many actual girls here. This right here, is a legal, let me repeat that, a legal waifu tier list. Now, you're probably asking me, Mise, what does that mean? A legal waifu tier list? What does that mean? That basically means this. Everyone here who's on this list is either 18 years old and up. And that is calculating for things such as like, what do you call it? Like, let's say like there's like other races other than like humans. Most of the people I have are human. As I've realized, there's not actually a lot of anime out there, an anime that I've watched personally with a lot of good older female characters, or at least ones that I would find appealing. But we do have ours right here. We have the typical S, A, B, C, D, F. We have all that going on. So let us stop the dilly-dallying and actually do it. So the first one, and there's a lot that I'm not gonna remember off the top of my head. So, forgive me if I do. So the first girl that we have here, right? First of all, hold on. Can you see that I'm on Twitch? Okay, you can. It doesn't matter. I want to see if I can. It's getting slow now because I'm on Twitch, man. I always want to make sure that I can hear myself. Just play real quick. Just play real quick. Twitch, man. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, so, here we are, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we got this tier list right here. First up is Kaga Kogo, I think that's her name, from Golden Time. She is, I think she's like 20 or some shit. So I remember watching her, and I remember not being a big fan of her. As a matter of fact, I remember her causing a lot of fucking problems and being kind of a bitch. Like, I don't mean just like a bitch or petty shit. Like, she literally caused so many problems. The ending was kind of nice overall, but I still think that if I'm someone who had to deal with her, I would honestly have kicked it to the curb so long ago. She was so problematic, and I don't ever want to deal with that ever again. Fuck that. So she goes in. Oh no, F tier. She goes in fucking F tier. Fuck that. She was so fucking problematic. Next up, we have, okay, I completely forget her name, but she's the mom from the main guy character of Toradora. She's like very briefly in it, but so here's my thing with her, right? She seems to be kind of sporadic and not really good with her life, but she had to deal with a really bad, massive breakup from her husband, and then she was left with a kid and not really knowing what to do, so she kind of out of control, and I think she was too young for it. I think she has a lot of emotional baggage, but unlike some characters in the show, unlike some characters on this list who do deal with emotional baggage, I actually think she's a lot better in terms of the characters that she has to, the characters that have to deal with her. So that being said, I'm gonna put her in C. Someone of just like, obviously there's some problems and she has to work on herself, but overall, I don't actually think she's that bad of a person. I could, no, I'm confused myself. B. I think she deserves to be in B. I think B is more for like the whatever average people. She's the genuine sweetheart, so I'll give her that. Up next, and I know y'all are gonna know who this is. We have Bulma from the Dragon Ball series. Particularly, I think it's Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super when she's an adult. By the way, we are only taking characters if they got introduced as kids and they become adults throughout the series. We are only taking their adult selves. So everything that's a kid is like whatever. Fuck that. Throw that out the window. Fuck everything, right? So Bulma. Um, Bulma, I never found the most attractive, but I had found her. First of all, she's a very smart woman, so I do appreciate that. Obviously, with the help of her father and whatnot. But she doesn't take any shit, which I do appreciate. Obviously, that does get her a little bit over her head, but I think she has a really cool like character development from like being just kind of irrational, whatever, to still being like she's still like kind of irrational in terms of what she defends and stuff like that. But she's a lot more understanding and a lot more wholesome, especially as to becoming a mom. And so that's what something that I appreciate from her. So I'm also gonna put Bulma in BT. Next, we have Chelsea from Akame Got Killed. Now, this is okay. So I really like this character, right? Mainly due to her appearance and just her aesthetic. But like, there are a lot of people that like this character, and I find it funny because I'm pretty sure she was only in the anime for like 2 or 3 episodes before getting fucking popped off and shit, which I found extremely funny. So she's like she's one of the most like more looked up characters, which I find extremely fucking funny. But overall, I remember her being like kind of chill and cool and whatever. Though I don't remember her being that extremely notable, so I'm just gonna put her in C. Up next we have Chi Chi. Now, I remember one time I made this tier list long ago that I put Chi Chi in a place where I kind of had to defend where she went. And honestly, in my personal opinion, right, I think Chi Chi is one of the best female anime characters. And I'm gonna tell you right here, right? Chi Chi, first of all, she's a great mother and a great. First of all, First of all, before anything, she has to deal with Goku. Let's just like explain how much of a mental fortitude that is to having to deal with Goku. That's like already a massive pain in the ass to deal with, right? So you got to deal with Goku. She like is kind of aggressive, but she's only kind of aggressive because she has to. Most people like that I could kind of understand. I couldn't understand being crazy because it's like, oh well, chill. But in the world of Dragon Ball, you kind of have to, especially with everyone that you're dealing with and everyone being so stubborn. And then also having Goku as a husband can get kind of annoying and kind of daunting. So this is why I go Chi Chi. Not to mention, first of all, she's already just a badass without power. She's kind of like Bulma, but just a lot more aggressive and actually did stuff when she was in the original Dragon Ball series. But again, we don't count those times. We don't count those. Although I'm pretty sure she was like a young adult when she was in the tournament at the very least. I don't remember. But at least going from Dragon Ball onward, she's a great mom. She obviously makes the boss ass food because Goku eats it all the time and he fucking loves it. She takes care of her kids. She only wants what's the best for her kids. And like she still stays through everything. Not to mention, despite everything, she's lived this long, so that's also impressive in this Dragon Ball. That's why I put Chi Chi at an S tier. Next up on the list is, oh my god, I want to say it's Chikia, but I can't remember. This is the main girl from Death Parade. If you at least watched Death Parade, this is the main girl. First of all, she's very attractive. Let's say that. All right, so that already puts her in C. Like she is extremely attractive, and I love the way she looks. I didn't think she's a sweetheart, but she's kind of hard to deal with sometimes. Just because of the irrational stuff, but I kind of understand it. I'd probably put her in B for the most part. Just for like that reason alone. Overall, I don't think she's like a bad female character. Diane S. I'm gonna be like Diane is an S. Diane is cute. Diane is adorable. Diane is bubbly. She wants to help. She's a caring friend. She'd be one of the most caring girlfriends of all time. She's such a sweetheart. Like you cannot look at Diane and tell me you would hate her because you wouldn't. You couldn't hate Diane. Diane is such a sweetheart. I have my own gripe, right, with the Seven Deadly Sins universe, and that's a whole fucking shit a ball of fire on its own. But Diane is like one of the most consistent ones. Okay, her character development in the last one with King whatever has been kind of iffy, but overall I've loved Diane. I love Diane's character. I love Diane's model. She did a fuck. But like Diane is such a lovable character and she's so adorable. I would die for Diane. Like in terms of S tier, That's it. Hold on. In terms of S tier, I think I'd probably put her before TG because, oh my god, like Diane is just an amazing fucking girl. It's like sort of god. Okay. Next we have Tsunade, and so first of all, for her age, Tsunade's fine as hell. She's a strong ass woman. She could beat the majority of people's ass. Well, okay, not the majority of people's ass, but like she could beat a good amount of people's ass. Like no one's gonna fuck with Tsunade, right? Like no regular person is gonna fuck with Tsunade. My problem with Tsunade is that she. It's also an emotional baggage thing, but also the fact that she can be kind of stubborn sometimes. So it'd be kind of hard to talk to her, and it'd be kind of hard to like deal with some of the shit. Not to mention she's such an alcoholic, but she's not like okay. This is so weird to say, right? But she's not like a a bad alcoholic. And like, first of all alcoholics are bad. But what I mean is like, she'll drink, but she won't be that fun. She'll be kind of loopy and kind of giggly and kind of whatever, maybe a little sad sometimes. But she'll never be like a dick when she's drunk. I think that's what I appreciate Tsunade. So I think I'm also gonna put her in B tier. I'll put her in A, but honestly, the alcoholism is rather. Let's keep you out of that. Gonna be honest with you. Next up, Revy. Revy. Okay, if we're talking about emotional baggage, Revy has some of the most biggest emotional baggage. I do like how she looks. Alright. I do like how she looks. I do think she's badass. She can do a lot of cool things. When she cares about something, she really does. Most of the time, she'll be mean. But I'm not gonna lie, I probably put her in D for how crazy and unstable she is. Like that is, that is some shit of just like you're not completely terrible, but man, you need a lot of things to work on. Like 100%. Next up, Faye Talentine, F. 100. Okay, here's my thing, right? I think I said this before, like a few years ago. I will never, ever understand the appeal that some people have to Faye Valentine. Like, obviously, like she looks attractive, but when I when I see her in action, I see what she does. She has so many problems. She's so selfish. She can be such a like bummer towards things. She's so greedy. Like I can't deal with Faye Valentine. Like maybe it's one of those little like bad boy things, but for guys who like the bad girls, and it's just like, oh man, adventure. And there are those people who really like the bad girl, and I get it, but I couldn't deal with it. I personally could not deal with it at all. It'd be one of the most annoying things ever. Like I'd sit there so fucking frustrated dealing with her. Like I would sit there and I'd be like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with you. I would not want to deal with you. I would not. I would just like not want to talk to you, and I would just like not want to interact with you. That's how much it would aggravate me, just being around her. Like unironical, like fuck. Okay, next on the list we have Android 18. Now, I think overall Android 18. She's good. She's great. I mean, obviously she's with Krillin, so obviously she's someone who could be caring, because I think most people would not be caring towards Krillin. But here's my big thing, right? She's good, but she's not great. Like, there's nothing about her that stands out. Like, I think overall there's nothing really bad with Android 18, which is why I'm gonna put her to A. But honestly, the S, like the S should be left for people who are like extremely exceptional, right? But Android 18 doesn't really seem extremely. She doesn't seem like extremely exceptional. She just seems kind of like eh. Like yeah, you're cool and you're cool and you do good and you're a good mom and you're a good wife and you do all this stuff. But like, there's nothing kind of exciting for you. I kind of also gonna say the same for Riza Hawkeye. Again. A tier. I think she's amazing. I think she's super loyal. I think she's actually like a complete. Actually, no, because like again, this is left for exceptional girls. Reason Hawkeye is hot as hell. Unironically, for me, if you're a girl who knows how to use a gun and on a really good level, oh dude, like 2 automatic points. You'll never be you'll never be below fucking C at the very least. Because holy shit, that's like hot. Especially how Riza Hawkeye does it. She handles herself so well for being in a world where she can't use anime. I mean, she can't use anime. In a world where she can't use, what do you call it? Alchemy. In a world where she, like, can't use alchemy, like, she holds herself extremely well and has defended herself extremely well, which is why I appreciate her. Next up is, what's her name? Oh my god, I can't remember her name. I can't. Okay, hold on. I have the list of names, so just give me a minute while I look at what the names are. Hana Uzaki. Okay, Okay. Hana Uzaki from Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Okay, cool. Okay, so Hana Uzaki, right? So this girl caused a lot of controversy, and that's why. And I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this one, but but I'll explain it, right? So a lot of people are just like, oh, if you want to make this a lolly free to list while you're at the Hana Uzaki. Okay, so there was a lot of controversy with her because people were just like, oh, see, you're like using her to depict someone who's supposed to be like younger, but like aging her up. There are so many worse cases of people taking like lolly looking characters and aging them up. I don't think Uzaki-chan is that type of case. I think you can be a short, big-breasted woman. I've seen short, big-breasted women before who are like 19, 20, 21 and shit like that. Like, it's not out of the blue for someone of that age to be like that. That's why it like bothered me so much to be like, what the fuck? Like, why is everyone getting mad at Uzaki? Oh my god. Okay, my bad. Alright. Oh, ew. No, okay, so this is what, like, this is what bothered me so much about, that whole shit. With that being said, I personally really, okay, I'm not, for most of these girls on the list, obviously, I'm gonna like them. But this is my thing with her, right? Okay, not her. I actually think that she would be really fucking annoying. I think she'd be really sweet, but there's just sometimes I'm just like, dude, you need to leave me alone. I can't deal with you right now. Like, there's just times where like I think that she would understand she's sweet, but man, she'd be kind of a lot to deal with energy wise. And it's also kind of the same thing with the Android 18. So I'm gonna put her in A. Because I think she's actually like a really cool girl, but also I don't think like there's nothing truly exceptional about her. She's just kind of like a whatever type of girl. Next up is Hanj, and honestly, this one is the one that could fit to me the most because I don't necessarily find Hanj that attractive, but Hanj also is someone that I find really loyal and really like truthful, but I gotta put her in C. Because I'm not gonna lie, the eye patch just makes it so worse for me. Like I feel so bad because of the background behind getting the eye patch. But it's one of those things I gotta sit there and it's just like, look, listen, I love you, but my god, the eye patch makes you look so worse. Other than that, though, I do think Hanch is a good character. I do think as a person she's good too. She's done a lot of kind of shitty shit, but obviously she's proven that she could do some stuff for her fans when she cares. She's done some selfish stuff though, and that's like obvious. But like, yeah, that's like fucking. That's kind of like all I can really say about Han, because it's like not only that, but she's also just not that. Oh, hold on. She is, I would consider, a deceptive person, but there are some stuff that could be problems. So we'll leave it at that. Next we got Hibana. Oh, Hibana goes to next too. Nope. No, Hibana goes in S tier. I fucking love Hibana. I love her so much. Actually. Okay, first of all, I do like Hibana, but I'm thinking, do I... Oh, I don't know where I actually put her now. Shit. Okay, this is really hard now. Where would I put Hibana? It's either Ares, but I don't know. Oh, this is actually difficult. Oh, this is actually extremely difficult. Um. Mm, mm, no, yeah, no, I'll put her in this. I do think she does. Okay, so yeah, no, okay, yeah. Cause okay, so what I was thinking in my mind, right, was that there was the like two things. One, she kind of went bad there, but you know, it was for kind of an understandable cause. And then the second thing I was thinking about is that sometimes she can be a little bit snarky and kind of hard to deal with, but it's not like Revi and it's not like Faye. It's kind of more of like she just has kind of an attitude, but I think that attitude kind of makes her hotter. So yes, Hibana goes into S tier. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Hinata from Boruto. I'm not gonna lie. From what I've seen from Hinata and Boruto, she's like chill and good, but I don't think she does that much. Either that or I'm just forgetting a lot. But I'm gonna put an A because I think Boruto Hinata is a. I think. Mm, hold on. It's supposed to be the legal waifu tier list, but Shippuden Hinata does a lot, right? But we can't add that. So Boruto Hinata is cool, and she's also loving and caring and sweet and all that, and like she comes a lot more out of her shell. But like, I don't remember actually her doing a lot. So I can only really put her in A. I can't really justify putting her in. I can't really justify putting her in S though. Um, Next is Hola Wolf from Spice and Wolf. I remember this character being like, what was it? I remember this character being something. It was okay. Okay, the thing I have with Holo is that I don't think she's bad or like she's just not the type of person that I would like. I think she's cool, and I think like she could do a lot of cool things, but I don't think she could cause a lot of problems in terms of like her interactions and stuff like that. But she's pretty honest overall. Honestly, I'd probably say B. Yeah.
I have lotion.
Yeah, lotion. Where's my lotion? Oh, there you go. Getting that, covering up that, getting rid of that ash, boy.
Yeah.
You're
making a tier list?
Yeah, I'm making a tier list.
Waifus?
Yeah, legal waifus.
Okay. Now that's...
Yeah, so all of them are 18 plus. No minors, no lollies, no none of that shit.
So you got so far.
What?
How do you put Tsunade at B?
Because...
I mean, okay, so because she uses a jutsu?
Huh?
Because she uses a jutsu to look younger?
No, I didn't even think about that. I thought she was fine as hell. I don't care if she uses jutsu.
Oh, wow.
She just has, like, a lot of emotional baggage that, like, she doesn't want to deal with. Plus, she's an alcoholic. Plus, like, she can be kind of stubborn and hard to deal with sometimes. Yeah, and that would not be good for, like, like someone that you want to, like, date or marry.
That is true. But the boobs.
Oh, my God. Boobs aren't everything, Elijah.
You're going by like everything, like everything about them.
Yeah, of course.
Most people just go by looks.
I know, but I'm more than just I'm more than just people.
Oh.
I'm a god.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Who's next on my list? Eno. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Man, I'm not gonna lie. If Hinata is A, then Eno's B. I love Eno, but man, she doesn't do. I feel like she doesn't do much in Boruto. It's just kind of like whatever. I mean, like, oh wait, hold on. I mean, like, I want to say I feel bad for putting Eno there. Because, like, she does cool. And she also has one of my favorite hairstyles where one eye is being covered by hair. I don't know why. I love that. I love seeing that. I think that's, like, one of the hottest things. Is just seeing a girl cover her eye up with hair. Don't ask me why. That's just something I like. But, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I feel bad too, but I'm just not feeling it. Alright, up next, we have Kona. Honestly, C. There's nothing I really like about her, but she's not bad in it either. I mean, she's loyal and she's true and she'll go far for the people that she cares about, but honestly, I don't know. I just can't. I really just can't. I don't have much to say else about her either, honestly. Oh, Kushina? S. Oh, dude, listen, okay. Alright, I got a lot to say about this one. Kushina is probably one of the best Naruto female characters of all time. Not in terms of, like, what she could do, but, like, just her personality, her love for Minato, her love for Naruto, the fact that obviously without Minato she wouldn't have been able to get out of her shit that much, but like the fact that she doesn't take any shit, the fact that she's just such a huge threat is just amazing to me. And like that, like Kushina, like all these other girls would be like, oh yeah, whatever, but like Kushina would literally be like the type of girl I would want to marry, like that ride or die, you do not fuck with, like good looking also girl. Even the fact that she like could kick shit like that, like I don't care about that. Like it's literally the fact that she just genuinely cares about the people she loves so much in such a very special romantic way. It warms my heart to see, and that's why it's like, oh, I would love to just be with her. Up next is what the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Up next is Esdeath. Esdeath did not belong in F. I would, I wanted to put her in S, but I think Esdeath deserves to be in B, and not to be in A, because she is exceptional, and I like her, but I've grown out of being in the crazy phase, and while she can be kind of mean and stuff like that, oh man, it is just so hard. It would be so hard to live with her and just be with her, and she is the type of girlfriend that would do some crazy shit. So that's why it's like Leona, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. No, that's right. She's good looking, but oh my god. No, she'd be so problematic. She'd be so problematic to deal with, I swear to God. Maki. S. 100% fucking S. Anybody, listen to me. This is the one I will defend my fucking life till the end till. Because you know one thing, Maki is like my top. She's like my top wife. I will if whoever is watching this now or watching this playback, you listen to me right here. If you disagree with the fact that Maki Ozan is on this S tier list, and let me just fix that right there. Yeah, nah, Diana, you get away. Yeah, let's put you right there. Wait a little bit. Let me listen to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a quick minute. This Maki is a beautiful woman, and she is great. Okay, I love her, and it made me so happy to know that I can legally simp over her due to the fact that she's 19. Now, is that a little too young for me? I'm not gonna lie. Kind of. But, have you seen her muscles? She's such a badass. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart that will care for you and is a badass to the day she dies. If anyone wants to bring up Tamaki, it can go suck my dick. Because the Tamaki has nothing against Maki Yosen. She is great and amazing. Am I simping too hard for a fictional character? You're goddamn right it is. But you know what? I've seen people go harder, and I will kill anybody in a video game if they try to deny the fact that she deserves to be in here. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. So let's move on. Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I had them in there because I kind of cared, but I kind of don't. So I'm just gonna. I do find them the most three attractive, but all like Midnight, Mountain Lady, and Miracle. I think Miracle's kind of a slight more badass than these two, but I just can't with them. I'm sorry if you like My Hero Academia, but honestly, I just thinking about it, and I'm just like, oh god, I really just can't honestly with them. Misa Amane from Death Note. Yeah, you go in F. That was a crazy bitch. That she was just an obsessive crazy. Anyone that gets to the point of obsessing to kill like she did is a little problematic. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little problematic. And I don't want to deal with her. So fuck that and fuck her. Honest to God. Right. Next we have oh my god, Mitsume, the love Hashira from Demon Slayer. She can go in B because while I like how she looks and I think she has a cute personality, I also think that she's kind of basic and that she doesn't really have much going for her other than like her big tatas and a nice colorful hair and a nice bubbly personality. Although I do like the fact that she monologues everything in her head, and I do find that kind of adorable. But other than that, no, not really. Not really. Even and this is me just watching the first season. This is me reading the whole manga. Like I finished the manga, so she honestly didn't impress me. I'd also was reading it. I'd like to understand how people developed the love breath, but that's beside the point. Next we have Olivia Armstrong, and I was. You know what? I'll probably put her there too. Okay, actually, I'm changing my mind. I want to put Olivia because Olivia and F Death don't belong. They're both like tough, scary female characters, but I wouldn't want to put S Death and Olivia in the same situation because F Death is like aggressive, but she's aggressive for like statistics sake, and she's kind of crazy. Olivia isn't really that crazy, and she's just more developed into her work and protecting her men. This is more of like a soldier, like I kind of have to build this way, and I'm with my men till the very end type. This is, hey, if you don't obey me, I will literally fucking hurt you type thing. So that's why I'll put Olivia in A, and then I'll put S at B. Sakura, I don't know, from Boruto. Yeah, she's an S, and here I know there's probably gonna be a lot of people that's gonna come off and gonna be like, Sakura Haruno isn't fucking Sakura Haruno is S, you fucking stupid. Here's the thing, my good viewer. Do you remember what I said earlier in this video? Do you remember what I said earlier in this video? I said that we are only taking the experiences that they had as adults and taking them, right? We can only judge them by their adult self for this tier list. And so, because of that, we can only take the experiences that Sakura Haruno had in Boruto. and she's a fucking badass in Boruto. Holy shit! Like, dude, if you see the shit that she can do, not only against other people in the village, but just like some of the weird ass motherfuckers that she goes against, that shit is raw. She goes hard, and she goes great. You know what? Actually, okay, I will put her down only because she finally got with Sasuke, and I still don't think that's a good relationship. But I'll put her in. I'll put her in A. She deserves to be an A. She deserves to be an A. Next up, Shili from also Akabeko Mill. Honestly, she wasn't in the show that long either. But the long time she was there, she was kind of sweet. She was also kind of crazy, but not in like an death kind of way. But like, she didn't also have that much of an impact. But I'll put her in B also for that like kind of same reason. Shinobu. Shinobu is genuinely a fucking A. I love how Shinobu is. She's like super adorable and amazing, but she's also a badass and will legitimately hurt you in case like she will look. Shinobu will actually hurt you. Let me just say that. I don't want to ever get cut by her sword, which is also interesting. I would like to see a fight between her and Akame, since both of their swords pretty much just can kill instantly with just a single slice. So that'd be interesting. Okay, I forget this one thing, but Shoyua from Silent Voice. She is like 20 in this, and she's going in S tier. I don't even have to explain myself to why I'm putting her in S tier. If any of you disagree that Shoyua from Silent Voice needs to be any lower than S, you don't have a heart or soul, and I want you to fucking unfollow me from this channel. You don't deserve my love, and you don't deserve hers. And finally, we have Tornado, or Tatsumaki, from One Punch Man. And she's kind of sassy and whatever, but I was never really impressed with her, so I'll probably put her in C. Kind of with the other heroes, I guess. Yeah, so this is it. This is the final tier list that I'm putting all the illegal waifus in. I'm going to download that.